Imagine trying to understand a whole conversation where the only words are like LOL, a crying laughing face, and a skull emoji. Sounds crazy, right? Welcome to the wild world of online chatter, where emojis, acronyms, and inside jokes create a language that teenagers use every day. It's funny, quick, and surprisingly useful, except for when you don't get it. Then suddenly, everything goes from hilarious to confusing really quick. Now let's take a look at a conversation in 2025 and see how much you understand. Okay, did anybody understand that? I bet most of you understood a bit, but no offense, the older generations probably understood less than the younger ones. How lazy are we these days? We don't even type actual words. I showed this to my mom as an example, and she couldn't understand more than half of the conversation. Of course, being my mom, she's clearly much older than me. But it was like I was asking her to read Egyptian hieroglyphics. Now let me show you what this conversation was really about, with actual words. Sometimes a conversation like this can get confusing. Emojis, right? They're supposed to make our texts easier and add some emotion to them. But here's where it gets tricky. They've become a new vocabulary in our daily lives. The new alphabet, the new modern way of communication. How are people around the world adapting to this unique method? It's crazy, but it's working. Teenagers are actually understanding each other. Us, the average teenagers. Caesar hears thousands of acronyms every day, week, month. That's a lot of room for mix-ups. It reminds me of a time when I was talking to my friend about summer vacation, and she kept using acronyms that I did not know. So I asked, "What's FOMO again?" She laughed and replied, "Fear of missing out. You really need to tune in." Oops. Moments like these make me realize just how quickly language is evolving in the digital world. It's like trying to dance at a party where the DJ keeps changing the song every 5 seconds. The point is, even though these shorthands and symbols are super easy, making us feel like secret agents with our own code, they really show how important clear communication is. So whenever things get muddled, don't worry about hitting pause and clarifying. Let's save the drama and mystery for our favorite TV shows and not our friendships. So emojis and acronyms can be a fun and quick way to communicate, but we need to remember that they're not always clear. Context isn't optional, it's everything. We have to be mindful about how we use them and think about how they might be interpreted. Because online words or symbols can have a huge impact. We have to be mindful about how we use them to allow us to connect, not to cause misunderstandings, or worse, hurt other people. Remember, sending a monkey emoji during a serious conversation might just make people go bananas.